I've always wanted to go to space, but given my less than perfect eyesight, above average height, and a severe lack of Bezos-level funds, it seems unlikely that I'll ever be able to float around in zero-G. At least I can pretend to be Gene Kranz from the comfort of my own computer. Welcome to Taking It Offline, the series where I recommend video games for busy people so that you can spend less time searching and more time playing. My name is Ian, and in this video I'll show you what makes Mars Horizons a good game for busy people and budding astronauts. In Mars Horizon, you'll take charge of one of the preeminent space agencies: USA, Europe, China, Japan, or Russia. Each program has its own specialties and limitations that will impact your quest to be the first to put a human on Mars. Starting in the early days of the space race, you'll be tasked with directing the construction of a campus, researching technology, and planning space missions. From humble beginnings, you first send a man into low Earth orbit. In time, humans will extend their reach, first to orbiting the moon and eventually to the holy grail of safely landing a human on Earth's only natural satellite, almost 240,000 miles from home. From there, the universe is yours as you set out to achieve orbits of the inner planets, various scientific endeavors, and crude research and development missions, all in preparation for the final frontier, a Mars colony. You'll need to balance your public support, diplomatic relations, and budget to ensure that your agency is the best one within Earth's sphere of influence. Now, it's called rocket science for a reason, and busy people hardly have time to learn the ins and outs of periapsis, delta V's, or thrust vectoring. Mars Horizon ignores the crunchy science that is best done by Kerbal and instead focuses on the big picture. The actual maneuvering of the vehicles are done in turn-based puzzle style. In order to perform an orbital burn, you'll need to translate resources such as power, crew, and heat into communication, navigation, thrust, and more. In this way, the complexity of orbital mechanics is erased from the equation without negating the difficulties and complications associated with extraterrestrial missions. Between launches, your time will be spent selecting the proper payloads, boosters, and top sections for your rockets. These decisions will be as key to the success of your mission as any in-flight decision you'll make. Selecting the proper payloads, boosters, and top sections of your rocket will be critical. Making those choices based on their individual specifications and costs will require a keen eye for cutting costs without sacrificing mission performance. In many games, this could become quite complex, but Mars Horizons streamlines these specifications so you won't need a degree in materials sciences or aerospace engineering to understand the trade-offs. So if you enjoyed Apollo 11 and thought, I wish I could do that, but I don't want to do the hard math associated with it, then Mars Horizons might be for you. Space travel is known for taking quite a long time. I mean, it takes between 3 and 20 minutes just for light to get from here to Mars, so it's no surprise. But you won't need to worry about waiting around for your rockets to reach the inner or outer planets. Mars Horizon accelerates months of engineering and travel into streamlined gameplay moments, so don't worry about any grinding or grueling gameplay sessions where nothing happens. When you get into Mars Horizons, the game is quick to make things happen, which is great if you have limited time or energy to spend gaming. Plus, as months turn into years, you can see all of the historic orbits that have been taken throughout the space race, which is a constant indicator of the progress made by humanity as a collective. In your fictional simulation, of course. While playing Mars Horizon, I loved the little historical nods that were thrown in throughout the game. The press repeatedly badgered me about whether or not I'd make a claim about being the first to the moon. UFOs became a hot ticket item and I had to decide if my agency would lean into the hype or flatten Earth's budding conspiracies. Eventually, when I made it to Mars, the appearance of a face on its surface made the world speculate about ancient Martian civilizations. Of course, I had to quell that hype as the world wasn't ready to learn about my totally real and totally secret Martian civilization. It was the small details that brought me back in time to the world of the space race and made me feel like I was hot on the heels of a huge discovery that made Mars Horizon so engaging. All in all, Mars Horizon successfully evokes the wonder of space travel from the comfort of terra firma. I give Mars Horizon 5 childhood dreams fulfilled out of 5 childhood dreams fulfilled. Highly recommended.